As a 32-year-old as a 32-year-old adult. Have you seen those videos, by the way? You can cut this out. Have you seen those videos of people getting sucked into escalators? It's terrifying.
What's something in your house that identifies you as a millennial?
Oh, God. Oh, gee.
Pogs. Oh, wow. Let's see your slammers, buddy. Those aren't slammers. Is that metal? That metal has got to be a slammer. Look at that. I went through a, kind of a phase with this real quick because, like, right after I started getting into the Pog deal, then all of a sudden Pokemon cards came out and, had to get all 150 before deep traded Charizard. When you post on Twitter before bed so you can wake up and read the dumpster fire with your morning coffee. Don't do that for entertainment. Post the memes, I guess, if that counts. Post the memes. See the meltdown. Those people, yeah, they're irrational. They don't have a sense of humor. Friend, what did you have on the last hole? Me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
God.
And you know damn well that you got more than a 9. You got a 12, and you're skimming a few strokes off there. You know it. Stop lying. Okay? You want to get under 110? Oh, whatever. Look, you're not getting under 110. Especially if you're having a cheat like this. Mom, what does DEI mean? Didn't earn it. Yeah, it's got a lot of attention here recently if you pay attention to the news, and it's true. Merit is the only thing that matters, or the only thing that should matter. Gotcha double. Gotcha double. Yeah, that's what happens. Pranks on you, buddy. The jokes write themselves. Otani bets. It's too good. You guys paid attention to what's going on there? Otani and his interpreter allegedly took $4.5 million from him to bet on games. And then Otani paid off his debts, but actually, no, he didn't really, because that was a bad legal statement. Then they changed their story like 2 hours later to say that he actually stole the money from his bank accounts. Something ain't right here. I don't want this to happen. I want Otani to be the best player of all time. He's an amazing player. But something isn't adding up yet.
Dad, what do you call a fish who needs cancer treatment?
What?
Finding chemo.
I was just gonna say, what do you call a joke that's not funny?
What is it? What do you call a joke that's not funny? You gotta just miss the punchline. You can't stop the video before the punchline. That is a really bad joke though, by the way. Finding chemo. Dumb. Calling my girlfriend by another name to see her reaction. Ooh.
Hey, Maddie. All right. You ready to go? You ready to go or what? Take like 30 minutes.
Uh-oh.
I just hear you right.
She's doing the hand thing.
I don't know what you thought you heard. What the hell is that for?
Mommy?
I said, Mariah, are you ready to go?
Maddie.
No, I did not say that. Hey. What the hell is that for?
You're playing with fire there, buddy. Do you not? That is a mean joke.
Did you know that there are thousands of caskets under the sea?
Welcome to my YouTube channel. We have another unboxing today.
It's messed up, man. Honestly, though, thousands of caskets? When I was little, I used to think that these were special seats for sitting in the back of the van. Back of the van? Back of the truck? They were special seats. Whoever the oldest was got to sit on those on the wheel wells, and yeah, it's 2 for 1. Not anymore. Not anymore. Do not sit back there, guys. I think it's against the law. I don't know. Weird times we're living in. A woman makes $80,000 selling nudes on OF to pay for cancer treatment. What would men with cancer do? Yeah. You ever seen Breaking Bad? Yeah, that's what they would do. We have a real life example right there. Duh. Hunter Biden attorneys say prosecutors mistook sawdust for cocaine in evidence dump. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, they lined it up. That's, yeah.
Show me your completely useless secret talent.
I mean, if you insist.
Hey, nope, skip it. All right, okay. Save your hate mail, okay? Because if you don't know what this is, go to the next clip. If you do know what this is and you're laughing, either you probably follow Dave on Twitter, or you saw that or know what that is and you were around on the internet when the internet was the wild, wild west still, and shame on you. That's disgusting. Next. Maybe put this in extras, because I know there's... Next. That's disgusting. Just 3 more days till I get paid. You don't gotta drive. Dude, how is there air in that tire still? Just don't drive. Don't you have a spare that you can put on there? Put the donut on there for 50 miles? I mean, let's thank Hillary Duff for never turning crazy. She doesn't get enough credit for that. I think she just had her 4th kid or something too. She's raising a family. We always focus on the child stars that go nuts, because there's a lot of them that go nuts. She never really went nuts unless I missed something. And she was a huge star. Was it Lizzie McGuire? Is that right? Capitalism has failed. I don't have as much money as people I envy do. That's what it is. That's what it is. And ignorance of history, yes. Kids in cages once Biden got into office. You guys remember that? Like, that's still happening. The cages that were built under Obama that only got attention under Trump that nobody cares about now, those are still happening. And nobody cares. It's the talking points. We've moved on from that, right? This is why I hate politics. Really hoping the same sign is on the entrance of the slide. Slide closed. Kind of scary to think about, if a kid gets trapped in there, and I hope they did their part and closed off the top side first.
We cannot keep doing this. My husband and I got a notice yesterday that our mortgage payment is going up almost $200 between taxes and insurance. On top of that, my car insurance has gone up. My health insurance has gone up with less coverage. My health insurance now barely covers anything, but the premiums are higher. And daycare costs, insane. Daycare cost, I know colleges that are cheaper than daycare. And then on top of everything, I used to be able to go grocery shopping, I kid you not, $100 every other week. I would make it stretch and we would go grocery shopping and I would spend maybe $200, $300, $400 a month on groceries. I probably cannot get out of the store for less than $120 a week now. And that is with me being frugal. This is just for household bills. I'm almost at the point where I don't know how people make it on one income alone, because my husband and I are both working and we are getting by. I don't know how people are doing it now.
This is something that a lot of you watching might be dealing with. Here's the cringe part about this. Not this woman in her current situation, but the cringe part is what the politicians are telling us. Everything's great. Everything's fine. Best economy in the world. U.S. economy. Robust. Leading the world. How? Prices of everything keep going up. You are lying. Stop. Fix it. Stop printing all this money and causing all this inflation. And then lying to us about it. You scumbags. If your lawyer's pants look like this, you go into jail. Public defender right there. Sometimes that's all you can afford, Never had to be in that situation, but it ain't gonna work a deal out for you, man. This is not gonna happen. Too much on their plate. Chuck Norris destroyed the periodic table because he only recognized the element of surprise. One of the worst Chuck Norris jokes I've ever heard, but it's still, nonetheless, a Chuck Norris joke. The Diddler. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. That's a wild story. Pretty crazy. Pretty evil. How Americans see their beer. How Germans see American beer. Oh, come on. Everyone loves a little Coors Light here and there. Little NA, if that's what you prefer. Germans, you and your snobby beer. Come on. Tree still blocking my road so I can't go to work. Ugh. Tough out there. Better call the boss. You ain't going to work today.
I love how men know random information. Like, for example, yesterday my boyfriend and I were on a walk and there's this little piece of metal on the ground, like in the street, ingrained in the street. And he's like, do you know what that is? I'm like, no, a metal thingy in the street. And he's like, no, just guess. And I'm like, probably something with the property, the city, the property. And he's like, property lines, yes. And then he goes into how it helps plan the city grid and how the city grid is planned out. And when we go on walks, it's like, he's like pointing out tree species. He's like talking, and I'm like, how do you know all this information? So as he's talking about the city grid, I black out and I'm like, how do you know all this stuff? Why do you know all this stuff? And I'm like, oh, the section in his brain that has information like that is the same as the section in my brain that's full of Kardashian information, celebrity gossip, TikTok references. I'm like, it's all starting to make sense. He doesn't know more than me. We just know about different things. And who's to say who knows about more important things? Like, who's to say?
I think she's joking. Who's to say? A lot of that stuff is actually useful information. I just gotta say that. But yes, okay. I would say there's something to that. You know, we know a lot of sports information. A lot of Super Bowl stuff, Heisman Trophy stuff, a lot of that. At the end of the day, it's just entertainment. It doesn't really, it's not life or death. I got next. Got my regular coffee cup too. Shame on you for putting that in there. Don't judge me. It's the last cup. Last cup in the cupboard. So, it is what it is.